My name is Tom DeDesio, and I've been a college professor teaching French and Spanish all of my professional life, and I just retired. At one point I decided I was in my 40s, I was facing a midlife crisis. I wanted to hit it off at the pass, and I decided to buy a bass guitar and learn how to play it. And then I found out Mike played guitar, and at that point we started playing together for the first time. And since we were so interested in reggae, that was the type of music we wanted to play.
A mysterious suitcase, lost love, traveled by his side.
The thing is, with reggae, Bob Marley is the person everybody knows, and he's certainly the most complete musician in Jamaica. But we got into many artists such as Augustus Pablo, Lee Scratch Perry, Ika Mouse, that maybe are not quite, don't have quite the universal appeal that Marley had, but were just as important and influencing us as Marley was. Mike is a poet. He's been writing poetry for most of his adult life. The song lyrics are poems. So his poetry is really what, I think makes us fairly unique as a band, because his poetry is really complex. I'm sort of like a parent who loves all his children, all his or her children. I love them all. I think there's a few. I think maybe the song called "Suitcases" is the one that I really like the best. I can remember when we recorded it, and I left, a day or two after we recorded, we had a rough mix of it. And I remember listening to that song on my way home to Pennsylvania, and I was exhausted. But, just to have been part of that recording of that song, it just was both the time we did it and how it happened, because it was a song that didn't exist when I left my home in Pennsylvania. It was totally created on the spot during those few days.
But the borders were all patrolled, and the boundaries could not be crossed.
Most satisfying about these experiences, we come with expectations and a plan, and almost as soon as we arrive, the plan goes out the window, and then things happen spontaneously. When you've mixed the music later on, you said, how did this come about? Nobody had this result in mind, and nobody was really controlling the process. It just happened. And sometimes we come up with things we work very hard at, and it never coalesces. There's never that spark that makes it interesting, and other things just click.